What's going on, everybody in the building? Man, it's your boy Tony D2 Wild checking in once again, back with the bang of the day, guys. And you guys see the title, you see right now what's going on my screen. Donald Trump came through to SNEAKERCON yesterday, and my timeline has been insane. I mean, let's look at the stats, right? I need to see what my stats are for Twitter right now, honestly. Like, let me see, Twitter stats, isn't it? Like, what is it called? We got to just look, right? I need to see the engagement for this past couple of, if it's, well, it's, I hate this, it doesn't even show up. You can honestly see though right here, let's see, let's go to tweets, right? Look at the engagement for Sunday and Saturday. I mean, just look at, compare to that. I don't tweet as much, but 71,000 and then 158,000 impressions over really like almost 200,000 and over 200,000 impressions in the past 2 days. You know, impressions are went stupid right now. 19,000, 59,000. Nope, not like it. Kind of all started honestly with this picture right here, which was me clowning these shoes that we'll get into a whole nother video another day later. We found out these were suede, but we'll talk about that later on, right? But yeah, Donald Trump came to SNEAKERCON, and you guys may be a little bit disappointed in me, okay? Let me break this whole thing down to you. Let me talk about everything, hear me completely out, and then, you know, make your decision on how you want to comment down below. I heard that Donald Trump was coming to SNEAKERCON. I think this through Twitter. It was a post about him coming to SNEAKERCON, and when I first thought, I was like, oh, that's pretty dope. If it was Joe Biden, that was pretty dope. If that was Nikki Haley, oh, that was pretty dope. If it was Donald Trump, oh, that's pretty dope. It didn't matter who it was. It was the fact that some presidential candidate was coming to the event. I honestly thought, and then I heard before it was released, I heard that he was going to be releasing a shoe. And I was like, oh, this is going to be funny when this happened. This is going to be hilarious. I knew that before it, I didn't leave it out because I just didn't want to, the person who told me, I didn't want to like reveal something that maybe they didn't want it to be out before it was actually out. So I kept on to that, right? But he came, and I honestly, this is where you guys are going to have to believe that I'm just really naive of the situation. I thought that Trump probably would have a booth, and at the booth he'd have his shoes, a lot of Secret Service. He'll come through, post up at the booth for a little bit and leave. And I don't see that being an issue. If you're, you know, any color, candidacy, whatever side you are of on the podium of politics, or whoever you are, I feel like you should be allowed to go to SNEAKERCON, you know? Now, if you're in there inciting violence, if you're in there talking bigotry, if you're in there doing something wrong, then yes, get that individual out. But I feel like anybody should be able to go to a SNEAKERCON. That's just my personal opinion, right? Before we even get into it, I voted for Joe Biden back in, what was it, 2020, right? I voted for Joe Biden. I'm independent at the end of the day. That's how I call myself now. I used to be Democratic. I'm independent for the most part. I voted for, as I stated, for Biden. I voted for Bernie Sanders in the primaries, and I, you know, after he lost, I went for Biden. I voted for Bernie back to back, and I voted also for Hillary. So I've been more so on that side. So like this is nothing. At the end of the day, I'm just trying to show that I can call it down the middle, right? Even though I voted that way, I don't have an issue with Trump still going. You feel me? But with that being said, I say all that to say this. Him going there, I had no issue. I thought it was pretty dope. I thought it was going to be a big thing. I think, though, what ended up happening that made me realize, and I had an actual moment of clarity, was that, no, this was way bigger than that. Like, SNEAKERCON set aside and gave Trump a voice. I mean, he has a damn background, gettrumpsneakers.com. He has a podium. He's speaking. I think that's where the issue lies, and that's where the issue lies with where I can see it lies within me and with other people. Like me personally, if I'm going to SNEAKERCON, I'm there for sneakers. I don't want to interrupt, have my moment there interrupted by a rally of some sorts, because in reality, this is to me like a rally. This is what it was a rally. And it don't matter if it was Biden. It don't matter if it was Bernie Sanders. It don't matter if it was Barack Obama. The fact that you're going to this event to get sneakers and then you're getting blindsided by some political agenda or a agenda in general, I think that's where the issue lies at the end of the day. This is some of Trump right here talking. I'm going to skip it.
And I think it's going to be a big success. Your influencers have been very positive. They've been real influencers, and they love it, and they love what we've done. That's the real deal. That's the real deal.
So Donald Trump sold these gold sneakers called the No Surrenders for $399. They actually sold out, and they're reselling right now for $1,500 on the secondary market, like on eBay and all that. We can actually go to eBay and just check for yourself. Crazy, you know, crazy. No Surrender. Let me see. It's Trump. It was up here. Trump sneakers, $17,000 there. You goddamn smoking that Cheech and Chong, man. What's wrong? All right, sold items. We're gonna go to sold items, right? Damn. Wait. Damn, they're selling for $4,500 now, bruh. These were going for best offer accepted. Okay, best offer. Well, it seems like these are best offers, but these are bids. We saw a bid up here. Hold on. Unless these are, I guess this, like I said, I guess these are being this. Someone's putting $4,500 and selling it. You're taking the best offer, but that line through, I don't know what that means. If they accepted their best offer accepted, okay, $1,400 best offer. So I'm guessing these people are spending the $1,400. And I'm guessing these people are taking the best offer. But they've been selling pretty much for $1,500 at the lowest is what I've seen, which is insane. These are the ones that are on pre-order right now. Crazy. It's crazy. But the funny part is him calling.
Come on up.
This lady right here, bro.
Come on up. Come on up.
This lady. She came with a Trump shirt on and everything. So that goes back to what I said initially, right? Because I'm taking this all in as in like Trump came and I don't know, man. I wasn't thinking, bro, really. Like I was like, whatever. But this is when I started thinking like, hold on, this was planned out from the beginning. SNEAKERCON was going to Philly. I guess maybe Trump was in Philly. Maybe the Trump candidates, the Trump campaign reached out to SNEAKERCON and they set something up. You know, they got the screen ready, they got the mic, the shoes. Like it was something planned from the get-go. And that's where I'm like, okay, I think that when you're selling a product, if you're trying to sell politics along with it, you got to be careful, bro, because it is what it is. Like I know some people have mentioned New Balance. You know, New Balance, I think the CEO, he's Republican, and at the end of the day, I don't care if you're Republican or Democratic. Like if that's the thing that kind of bothered me with this whole situation. If you say, hey Tony, I'm a Republican, I don't look at you no different. You could be my best friend still. That's your ideologies. If you're Democratic, that's your ideologies. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? For some reason, like I made a tweet that, you know, I just feel like we look at, if somebody says a Republican nowadays, people think that they're just automatically racist or something. Like, no, like in reality, that's why I think I'm more so independent, because I've learned that I have conservative ideologies in certain things. Like I don't want us to be going in. I want us to focus on America at the end of the day, right? I don't want to be all dealing with other foreign policies. I understand we have to be this special police because of the country we are. Like I understand it from both sides, like free healthcare, free college, intuition. You know, as I stated, you know, getting out of all these other wars and focusing on the homeless pandemic that's going on in our current, you know, in our current country. Like at the end of the day, like I can see both sides. That's why I stay where I stay as an independent at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, also, I don't feel like it would be right to make YouTube videos and say, guys, make sure you guys go vote for Trump or go vote for Biden. Like, or if I'm telling y'all need to do this, I would rather just say go vote. You know, I would never use my platform to back a candidate or try to, I guess I could say I could back a candidate. Like if I believed in a candidate and they wanted me to be in their video or whatever, yes, but I don't think I would feel comfortable utilizing my platform to push that candidacy on my viewers. Now, would I go hang out at some event that they're doing, if they're doing something, because I support them? Yeah, but I'm not going to bring it to my channel. Like I don't think I would do that moving forward. You know, but I will definitely tell people to vote. Like, vote. That's all I would tell you to do. But yeah, I gotta catch the sneakerhead thing real quick, and then we can move on to the sneakers too.
So well, we're going to turn this country around. They love it. And I've seen anything like this one. I just want to tell you, I've wanted to do this for a long time, everybody. So.
Where does he say the sneakerhead, man?
Thank you very much. Ryan, look at you with the Trump 20. Thanks, and I want to thank. They're going all around this, but they've never seen anything like. I have some incredible people talking about for 12. Your influencers have loved what we've done. Real deal. We appreciate it. I had to turn out. Important. Out and vote. And we're going to turn this. We're going to turn it. We're going to remember SNEAKERCON. You know that. We're going to remember the young people. The young people, especially that wear sneakers, right? But I want
Trump don't give a damn about what Trump is up there talking, bro.
Part of it's amazing honor. You're sneakerheads, right? Does everybody in the room consider themselves a sneakerhead? I think so. We got to get her up. Get her up. Can you get her up here? Get her up here.
Oh my God. So at first I initially thought this was like an actor, paid actor chick, right? But no, like the reason why, yeah, we could say it is to make it sound good, but no, it's not. You know what this is? People knew Trump was going to be at SNEAKERCON. So if you're a supporter of Trump and you're in Pennsylvania and you love Trump and you know going to SNEAKERCON is your best way, then where are you going to go? You're going to go to SNEAKERCON. So I made an actual Instagram post about this. I was curious, like, you know, the typical people that went to SNEAKERCON, bam. I'm curious to how many more people that went there just went for Trump only. Because I heard that once Trump left, a lot of people left. I mean, you got people that got signs right here. Look, they got a Donald Trump sign. It was some more. I mean, they rolled out the red carpet for the guy. Donald Trump sign right there. It was another one I seen. This one right here. Sneakerheads love Trump. Like this guy, come on, like this sign obviously was given to him. This man ain't come to goddamn SneakerCon with this sign, bro. Like this shit was already planned out. Get TrumpSneakers.com and all that. So I think that's where my issue is, and that's where I can understand that people have an issue with it. You feel me? Like that part, that this was laid out and rolled out at that event. Because then you got to ask yourself, okay, so is SNEAKERCON, you know, endorsing Donald Trump? I think that SNEAKERCON would say no, and I think they would probably even try to get Biden to go up there next. Who knows? That's the funny thing also, is that Pennsylvania is Joe Biden's hometown. This is where Joe Biden's from, Pennsylvania. So Trump went up there and on his own home turf and did this. At the end of the day, Trump probably first time him seeing them damn shoes, man. But yeah, man, this is look at the crowd. I mean, definitely some of these kids, you could tell they came for the event. We want Trump. Look at my brother right there. They ain't saying that shit. They ain't saying it right here. Damn, he got a newborn? Is that a newborn? This man got a newborn out in that mug. Damn. Aside from all that, I also got attacked yesterday. Crazy. I got attacked yesterday for misidentification. Man, this got to stop, y'all. Making my first content with a boy. Can you chat and see my location and bio link? No, bit. But I had to go out and make this post that this is not me. I was attacked yesterday, cyberbullied by people that was thinking that I was DJ from DNA Kicks. You got Benjamin, DNA. I think 2J was also in this photo. I just really was focused on me. But people were believing this was me, and people didn't believe that. Dude, no one thinks that's you. What the fuck do you, the carrot colored broke R, was going to do? That picture of you standing with that disgusting makeup cake clown is all you. So he went off on me. And then I had another guy that I made a tweet about. He took this, he deleted his tweets. He's going off on me, bro. He was going off on me, calling me like all sorts of stuff, bro. I thought he was about to call me the N-word. And then I had to like, I'm like, he kept mentioning like, how dare you take a picture with that clown and this and that. And I'm like, bro, you do know that's not me, right? Like, I don't know how the hell they got me and DNA confused. I don't know, but I had to go out there and say it. I mean, people were laughing, but yeah, I was getting out there. I was getting attacked out there, man. I was getting attacked out there, bro, at the end of the day. You know, people asking, and Kai said 2017 SNEAKERCON versus 2024 SNEAKERCON. Done came a long way, man. Y'all can't say that those were some good, were not some good days, man. That was a good day, bro. This is where we are at, man. This is prime SNEAKERCON days right here, man. Salute to SNEAKERCON now. I ain't got no issue with them, man. I do though think that it was a bad move overall. If it was just, and that's where I become naive, right? I honestly thought that that Trump was just coming up there, gonna have a booth, walk in, walk out. I didn't know they were gonna roll out the carpet, have a sign, get Trump sneakers, shoes on the podium. He damn near had a rally, you know. So if in my for me, like if I'm going to SNEAKERCON, I'm going for shoes, and then my experience gets interrupted by long lines or craziness because Donald Trump, and then there is a rally of some sorts. I mean, this is, I don't see how it is not any more than a rally. Like it's the same thing he does at every, you know, he just did this one, like, you know, it's the same thing. At that point, you know, people are gonna, you know, I just think it was a bad look for SNEAKERCON. That's just my opinion. You know, I got major respect for Allen, major respect for Will, major respect for the people over at SNEAKERCON. I just think this was a bad look, in that manner of doing all this. I just think it was, you know, because then it's just like you said. I mean, there's tons of people who said they're just not going to go to SNEAKERCON no more. They're not going to support it, because they feel like, you know, the way they feel about Trump. It is what it is at the end of the day, and people got the right to feel how they want to feel. You know, and in reality, SNEAKERCON got the right to have Trump there if they want to. It's their right, but at the same time, they just gotta deal with the consequences that come along with it. That's the other part. Like, you got the right to do anything in this world. You just also have to understand the consequences that are gonna come after doing so. So, you know, it is what it is. We'll see if DJ speaks on this, you know, his thoughts and opinions. You know, he don't even look. Everybody else is smiling except for him. I don't know why. Like, that means a little something. I want to know what's going on here. They're all smiling. He's just like, bro, I didn't want to be here. But yeah, man. Trump comes to SNEAKERCON, drops his sneakers. Sneakerheads love Trump, and $2,500. We are in some crazy times right now, bro. Some crazy times. Let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions. And like I said, guys, please don't. Like, I'm not a Biden supporter. I'm not a Trump supporter. What I would love to do, unfortunately, we can't. But I believe if we were able to remove the faces of the politicians and write out one side of their policy and then the other side of the policies, and then just pick which one you want, you'll be surprised that you might not always pick the person you think you align yourself with. You got to look at what the ideologies of the two bases are. Now, there are people attached to those ideologies that could be bad people. Trump, who he got all these lawsuits, all these cases of, you know, I don't want to say those words because of YouTube, but yes. You got Biden, who damn near, I don't even know if Biden's even running the country at this point, okay? The man is out of it. You know that they later on admitted that Ronald Reagan was on his way out mentally, like Alzheimer's was hitting him and stuff later on. I think that 10, 20 years from now, we're going to find out about how the same, like, there's something with Biden, bro. Biden is not all there either, bro. And Biden also told us that if we're not black, we don't vote for him, we're not black. Trump, you got him going out there saying my African, well, that's not, I mean, it's definitely kind of tasteless. With my African American over there, you got him losing the lawsuit, owing that chick $300 million for, you know, doing what he did to her. They both are you got to choose the lesser of two evils. That's what you got to do at the end of the day when it comes to these politicians. But when it comes time to voting, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the policies from each one of them and see which one aligns with me. You know, do I want free healthcare? Do I want free school tuition? You know, do I want, I don't know, any other things? Do I want to be not involved in this war, not be involved in that war? Do I want to be focused on home things? One is conservative, one may be more conservative, one may be more progressive. You feel me? And I'll make my decision at the end of the day on which one I'm gonna go with and choose. And I'm also gonna see at what did Biden do within his 4 years and what did Trump do within his 4 years, and see which one do I feel like can get me the next 4 years that I want. You feel me? That's how I'm gonna lay it out at the end of the day. Unfortunately, like, you're not gonna, you can't just vote for one person, like, based upon, like, it's not about who you like. It's about who aligns with your thought process. You feel me? Unfortunately, it's gotta be that way. Let's put it this way, right? There could be a serial killer murderer who's the worst person in the world. And then guess what? But he thinks that the Jordan 11 Concorde is the best Jordan of all time. If you also think that the Jordan 11 Concorde is the best of all time, are you going to now change your thoughts and say, nah, it ain't the best of all time because you don't want to align with the serial killer murderer, worst person of all time? Or are you going to stand on what you believe in at the end of the day? That's something you got to take from both ends. You know, you really got to take a moment and really look at the paper and look at the policies from both individuals. This is coming from someone who voted Democrat. Oh, I've never voted Republican. Now that I think about it, I've never voted Republican. Never. Not yet. I would not have an issue telling you if I voted for Trump. I would not have an issue telling you if I voted for Biden. I voted for Biden. I voted for Hillary. I voted for Obama, back to back, every time. But I will now say that going into this year, I'm going to take it more serious than ever to pay attention, because the country's bad. I don't care for Trump. I don't care for Biden. Don't care for either one of them. I don't support them. But I do know that I got to make a decision at the end of the day to figure out which way I want to go. And I'm going to go based upon the policy, not the person. That's how I'm going to end it there. Y'all probably still going to hate me, but I'm just being as transparent as possible, man. I love y'all. Yeah. Also, let me know, would you have flipped them sneakers, bro? Or would you been the better person and not touch them? If you had the opportunity to get those $300, $399 sneakers and nobody know, and you knew you could make $1,500, what you doing? Let me know down below in the comment section. I'm out.